Hi guys, welcome to another video of All 7 of Us. This video is of jokes and try not to laugh basically. So Logan's telling a first joke.
Okay, what's the best thing about Switzerland?
What?
I don't know, but the flag's a big plus.
Your mother has been living with us for 20 years, said John. Isn't it time she got a place of her own? My mother replied, Helen. I thought she was your mother.
I get it.
Because her mother's living with him. No, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
Why?
Because every movie or show has a cast.
Let me see. At a party, a young wife demolished her husband. That's the 4th time you've gone back for ice cream and cake. Doesn't it embarrass you? Why should I? Answered her spouse. I keep telling them it's for you.
Knock knock.
Who's a
Control freak.
control freak?
Okay, now we can say control freak who?
I didn't get it.
No?
No.
This is a knock knock. Who's there? Control freak. Con. Okay, now you can say control freak who.
Okay. A grasshopper walks into a bar and the bartender looks at him and says, "Hey, they named a drink after you." "Really?" replies the grasshopper. "There's a drink named Stan."
Did you hear about the restaurant named Karma?
No.
There was no menu, but you get what you deserve.
Okay. You can't believe everything you hear, but you can repeat it.
A horse walks into a bar and the barman says, "Why the long face?"
Heard that one a million times. A Hollywood hostess giving instructions to her maid just before a party cautioned, "Now remember, Marie, when you serve my guests, don't wear any jewelry." I haven't anything valuable, madam," answered the maid, "but thanks for warning just the same."
Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut?
No.
All he needed was a little space.
Yep. A teenager brings her new boyfriend home to meet her parents. A teenager brings her new boyfriend home to meet her parents. They are appalled by his haircut, his tattoos, his piercings. Later the girl's mum says, "Dear, he doesn't seem to be a very nice boy." "Oh please, mum," says the daughter. "If he wasn't nice, would he be doing 500 hours of community service?"
Where are average things manufactured?
Where?
The Satisfactory.
Rushing up to the large airline's tickets counter, a man gasps, "Please help, miss, please help me. I have to get to Chicago in the worst way." The clerk claimly pointed to her left and said, "Sir, that would be the airline next to us."
What sits at the bottom of the ocean and twitches?
What?
A nervous wreck.
I can't read it.
So, yeah. In the public library, a man with his new library card questioned the pretty librarian. Do you mean Do you mean to say," he asked, "that with the card I may take out any books I want?" "Yes," she answered. "And may I take out records album too?" "Yes, you may." "May I take you out?" he asked, drawing herself up to her full height. She replied, "The librarians, sir, are the references only."
What do nosy peppers do?
Well,
Get hard up in your business.
yeah, that was fun. Yeah. A man went into a seafood restaurant and asked for a lobster tail. The waitress smiled sweetly and said, "Once upon a time, there was this handsome lobster." Do you get it?
Kinda. A man tells his doctor, "Doc, help me. I'm addicted to Twitter." The doctor replies, Sorry, I don't follow you."
Yeah. Did you hear they arrested the devil?
No.
Yeah, they got him on possession.
Did you drink too much at all at once?
What kind of exercise do lazy people do?
What?
Diddly squats.
How many telemarkets does it take to charge a light bulb?
How many? They're all on the phone.
Only one, but he has to do it while you are eating dinner.
Oh, okay. Completely wrong. What does Charles Dickens keep on Spice Back? The best of times, the worst of times. You know what time it is, right? It's a spice.
Oh yeah.
THYMES.
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah. Restaurant waitress. Patron. Waiter, I'd like a bottle of wine. Waiter. What year, sir? Well, I'd like it right now.
What's the difference between a cat and a coma?
Yeah.
A cat has claws at the end of its paws. A coma is a pause at the end of a clause. True fact.
A bird is the hand. The bird in the hand is a bad table manner.
I don't understand. What did the Tin Man say when he was run over by a steamroller?
What?
Ah, foiled again.
2 eggs, a bagel, and a sausage walked into a bar. Bartender, my friends and I would like a cold one. He says one of the eggs. Sorry, the barman replies, we don't serve breakfast.
What did the left eye say to the right eye?
Something smells in between us.
Yeah, or something between you and me. Something smells.
A small boy recited the Lord's prayers, ended by asking, "And deliver us from people, amen."
What do you call a fake noodle?
What?
An imposter.
a Hollywood wedding receptionist. One woman remarked how lovely the star looked as a bride, and another said sweetly, "Oh, she always does. She's thrown a bridal bouquet often enough to have pitched a 9-inning game."
What do you call a magic dog?
Oh,
A labracabrador?
can't scroll up. Okay, let's try and find it. On a visit to the doctor, I was pleasantly surprised to find that he had installed taped music in the waiting room. As I sat there and enjoyed a piano recording, I overheard an elderly lady say to her companion, "Just like these young doctors, a crowded waiting room, and he's in there playing the piano."
And that's going to be it for today's episode. See you next week on Sunday.